Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video, as part of our hybrid wash series, I'm going to be testing and reviewing the combination of Adam's Red Car Soap and Mastersons Mystic Snow Foam. These are two of my favorite car soaps, and hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully the chemistry of each will not negate or take away from them as a pair, but we're going to be using our MTM submachine gun style foamer for the foam portion of the test. This is the PF22. I'll be using 1 ounce each of our car soaps and 10 ounces of warm water to test the foaming ability of the hybrid combination. Then we'll switch to our bucket, where I will be using 1 ounce each in our 3-gallon bucket. We'll test the foaming ability in that and then see how it performs as a hand wash. It's about, I don't know, 88 degrees outside. It looks like it may rain. I hope it's not going to ruin the video. I'm just going to keep going. If it is, it's, you know, there's going to be sun clouds, and it may get some thunderstorms. I don't know, but we'll see. Hopefully, we're going to be finding that perfect car soap combination. I think we've almost found it, but we're going to keep trying until we finish all the suggestions that everybody did, and then we'll see. So anyway, enough of me talking. Let's go outside and see what this hybrid combination can do.
That's a bug thing.
Yeah, it looks like a pterodactyl hit it. Do you park this under a tree?
It's in the driveway, yeah.
The tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell it's got sap all over it.
We don't use the driveway.
All right, so I have 1 ounce of the Adams and 1 ounce of the Mastersons and 10 ounces of warm water. Let's see how it foams. All right, it is breezy and the sun is not out, but this is a really it's weird. It's a very light foam. There is some lubrication in there, but it's sheeting off of the vertical surfaces very quickly. Some of it's due to the heat and some of it is due to the wind. All right, so we're gonna let this dwell for 6 minutes. We'll come back, rinse it off, and see what kind of non-bonding contaminants it removes. All right, here we are back 6 minutes later, and you can see there's probably 30% or so left on the hood, the windshield, and the top, and maybe, I don't know, 5 or 10% left. The wind is really cutting into it bad, so I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this off, and we will see what kind of non-bonding contaminants the hybrid combination can remove. Gina wins. right, here we go. It actually did a pretty good job on the non-bonding contaminants. As you can see, there's really no paint protection at all, and it's super rough from the tree sap, but it did a fairly good job on the wheels. It's not going to remove the bonding contaminants, but I can't say that, well, it's pH neutral, so, but there's no protection to speak of on here, so we can't see if it degraded it, which I'm sure it didn't. But I'm going to give this a 9.0 in the pre-wash category. So let me get everything set up and we will see how it performs in a hand bucket. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and add the Adams first, 1 ounce. You can go and look at the review I did if you haven't seen that on the soap individually. It's a very viscous car soap, and it will sit on the bottom until we agitate it. And then the Mastersons, it's a little less viscous, but it will sit on the bottom too. All right, so we will agitate this with a pressure washer. Let's see what happens. Alright, so this is a really dense foam. It's almost like shaving cream. It's mostly small microcells, and it is busting down rapidly due to the wind. Not a lot of lubrication in the foam, and not as much as I would expect in the water. So this may be one of those combos that the chemistry is working against each other. But let's go ahead and get everything set up and we'll do the hand wash. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do my final review of the Adams Car Soap and Mystic Snow Foam Hybrid. And apologize for the car running, the battery died, so we're letting it charge. But it did a pretty good job. I'm going to say it's about a 9.5 as a hand wash. And the reason that it's so low is the lubrication quality is not so good with these two combinations. And I'm not sure why. Maybe the competing lubricant or the competing chemistry is not, you know, compatible. I don't know. But, and of course it was starting to rain, so I had to pull the car in. But as you can see, I've got the everything dried off, and it did a fairly good job. So we'll give it that rating. So I will, we're going to feature this car more. We're going to be doing some paint correction. Going to do the whole 9 yards on this, just like we did on the black Mustang, and get this back to where it's like a black mirror. But guys, I appreciate your viewership. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and click the bell next to the subscribe button, and that way you'll be notified immediately when I upload new content, and I will see you guys on the next level.